I see people on Facebook, thinking that it's a joke, and we just went through her in the hospital on a ventilator for 7.5 days, and I kind of want to say something, but I don't. So, but it's definitely not anything to not take seriously.
When we're talking about COVID-19, these patients can get really bad really quickly. When she got really bad, we decided to go ahead and intubate her. And that's when all of the teams really started working together. So we had the OB hospitalist team, we had the anesthesiologist, we had the hospitalist, we had infectious disease, and then us all working together to take care of her. She went for an urgent C-section because that's how very sick she was. She came back up to the intensive care unit. And at that time, she was very ill. She was on a lot of oxygen and very high ventilator settings. We had to use special ventilator settings to give her oxygen and to keep her lungs open. We even had to use some special techniques where we turned her from side to side and proned her in order to help oxygenate her bloodstream because her lungs weren't able to do that. One of them is the remdesivir, the antiviral therapy. She was the very first case that we were able to use that drug on. And we also decided to use the convalescent plasma that same day, a little bit later on.
I think just about every night, or even throughout the day, I would still text her, or I'd Snapchat her videos of Kinsley, what we were doing, tell her what we did that day.
Thankfully, she did actually improve over the next 5 days from the C-section. We are not exactly clear if it was the remdesivir, the plasma. It also could have been a factor that she was young and healthy and had no other conditions whatsoever. Also, sometimes even removing the baby can help the mom, just because the baby becomes a huge oxygen sink. And once the fetus is out, the mom improves. So there were a number of factors that may have improved her case, but her recovery was pretty miraculous. She went from requiring a lot of oxygen to room air by the time she was discharged about 7 days later.
The day that they took her off the ventilator, she wanted to surprise me, so I got a FaceTime from her phone. So it was good to see her name come across my phone.
My doctors were amazing. I mean, they were all kind, they were all thorough, they were all always willing to explain. So, we appreciate that, and being informative and just keeping us in the loop of what was happening, because we had no idea.
Yeah.
As far as my doctors, we were super grateful. They were all great. Our nurses have all been great. So Cox, we're super happy. We're super thankful for everything.